As far as succession planning is concerned, first of all, what we need to understand that it is not limited to leaders. Almost every section of the organization or every part of the organization needs to be looking at this subject very closely. And the reason is that the value that we generate for customers is being generated at every level. So it's not that the leaders alone are generating, value for the company or value for the customers. In fact, there are certain roles much junior in the hierarchy where the customer impact is very high. So one of the orientations that the HR leader should have or the CHRO should have to look at every part of the organization and say, are we creating enough leaders or are we creating enough backup expertise to create customer value? So that's the starting point, I would say. Now, coming to your specific question on leaders, it is extremely important because leadership is what sets the strategy, they give the direction, they lead the people, and there's a lot which is dependent on quality leadership to drive the growth of the company or take it to the next level, as I call it. Our personal belief in my own company has been that we believe in building the leadership more than buying the leadership. It's not that we don't go out and get external leadership whenever required, but our focus would be that we can identify leaders within the company, and we have been fairly successful in finding leaders within the company, whether they are male leaders, women leaders, or leadership at any level. Majority of our leadership, whenever we have had a gap, whenever we are looking for sales and all, has come from within. Having said that, I think it is extremely important that leadership has some external exposure as well, and that's where I guess companies like yours, Corporate Shiksha, can play a very important role, in the sense that some of this leadership requires external exposure in terms of what's happening in the market, what is driving some of the business trends, what are the right practices to implement, and that's where I guess important for our leaders to get exposed to a business environment, even if they have been grown internally. So that's the way I see it.